I know I look bad. I don't have face makeup or a filter, and I'm sick, but I just wanted to hop on here quickly to say that the Nashville school shooter is where's the camera? There we go. Wow, how can I smile? It's like common now. Three children and three adults were killed today at a Christian school in Nashville, Tennessee. Um, they hid the the shooters. They like weren't saying who it was. My arm is getting so tired. They weren't telling us like all the other times that they show them immediately when it's someone that looks more like me. And so I was thinking it must be not someone that looks like me, or they'd be showing them. And I was wondering what was taking so long. And then I saw, yeah, I still have Christmas lights up. I'm a savage. But my Christmas is January 7th. So a little bit less savage. Anyways, my phone can ring. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Anyways, okay. I do not want extreme close up. I can't hold my arm up this long. Okay, so anyways, I was wondering who was the shooter because there were two school shootings last week, and I noticed they didn't get very much like national coverage, and that was because the shooters didn't look like me, the perpetrators didn't look like me. So I was thinking, that today this happened again because they're not showing them. Usually they show live news is showing them being walked to the car and so on. So I saw that last week they were being very hidden. Days later they didn't show who it was. So I was looking for this one. I was like, is this like a new phenomenon? And then I found out what it is. It's the shooter is not a child. It's a 28-year-old non-cis woman. I have to be very careful. I'm getting I couldn't comment. I could only reply to comments today, but I can't even make comments. And on shorts, the comment, there's not even an area for me to start a comment. So, and YouTube keeps threatening me. I was in little mini jail, YouTube jail the other day. Just for stating facts. I don't bully people. I say mean things to people who say mean things to me. So I don't understand why I'm punished and they're not, because I've seen horrible things and not get punished. But you know how it is. I don't got to explain it to people who watch my channel. But anyways, so yeah, I got to watch what I say. The shooter is a 28-year-old non-cis woman. I'm not even sure everyone knows what that is. I was going to say trans woman. I don't know if we're allowed to call them biologically what they are anymore. It's a, how do you say it without getting in trouble? It's someone who has facial feminization surgery. And their name is Audrey Hale. She's 28. Apparently she used to be a student there. I don't know anything. I don't know how it happened or anything. I don't know why they was. It's not a funny subject, but it's just weird to say. I don't know why they was there. Is that what they want us to say? Hey. Did you mean to say he? Anyway, I don't. Hey, Minnie. Audrey Elizabeth Hale. Do you know what they was doing there? Minnie, do you know why they was there? Like why they were in the building? I saw a picture of Audrey holding a little boy or a little they. Um, I'm wondering how they got a baby and I don't get a baby. Used he, him pronouns. Okay, that works perfectly for me. So I don't know who gave him a baby, and I don't have a baby. I don't know. That's what I'm trying. I don't. Do you know who that child was he was carrying? I'm getting tips from Minnie. So yeah, he had no business being there. Minnie, I don't want to say your last name in case you don't want shouted out. If you do want shouted out, let me know. Minnie said they were there to kill. So this person apparently had no business there. It's a Christian school, so I'm assuming this person being a they, I don't, why would they be at a Christian school, especially with their child? So yeah, I'm assuming they were only there to kill. I don't know how they got in, why they got in. I don't care. Minnie Trout is the one giving me the information. Just want to make sure. I don't know. So yeah, I assumed the person had no business there because obviously you're not taking your child to a Christian school, but he did used to go to that school, and it's not like he just shot. Yeah, he used to go there. It's a preschool through 6th. So these were very young children, babies. He shot the door open, Minnie said. Okay, so that I don't understand how we can afford fountains and stadiums and stuff and we can't afford just to put armed one person with a gun at the front of the school. I bet you could get a parent to do it every day of the week for free. I bet if they allowed it, one could stand guard. Each dad that volunteers have 1 day a month. And there you go. Or we could hire someone. You can't bring knives to gunfights. And schools are gunfights. And you don't even have a knife. Like, what? Let me see what else Minnie said, if I can pop it up. I don't know what. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, when they weren't reporting something, I knew something was up. And Ukraine, that's brand new. We give $28 billion every year to Israel. They own all the banks. They own all the media. We won't build a well in Africa, but we're going to give all the money to the richest people in the world. We need to read our Bibles more. And you're only chosen until you're not. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, here comes my daughter. She's going to blast through the door like a hurricane. Okay, but I just wanted to get on here and say that the reason they're not showing this person is because it is what's the word? Why can't we put guards in schools? Exactly. We have enough money. We're very rich. Look at, dude, stadiums are paid with taxpayers' money. Like, I think the NFL could have paid for the new stadium downtown Detroit when they wanted to do the Super Bowl there. It's so ridiculous that, like, our kids, like, we let our kids go play on the corner, but we lock the door because someone's going to steal our TV. We lock our car door because someone could steal our stereo. But your kids down the street, what? That's just, life. Like, people act like, I don't know. We spend way more on our kids than TVs. Well, that depends on the parents. My parents didn't spend a TV's worth of money on me. No. They banked from it. But anyways, yeah, I just want to come on here to say that obviously this is a hate crime. The man was killed. I guess the police were very close by where that school is, or they were in the neighborhood. I don't know. They were there really fast. I think, I'm not sure, but I feel like from what I've heard, if the police weren't there that fast, I feel like there probably would have been more dead. And it's important to state this is the side of love and peace, and they just want to be accepted. We accepted them, and now look. And okay, this person's almost 30. Sorry, I'm looking at myself. The administration is likely not the same, maybe one or two, but we could say, okay, maybe the evil principal they had is still there. Very possible. This person killed 3 children. Those children weren't alive when that person went there. They killed. You've seen pics of the scene or of the guy? I know it's a guy. I've confirmed that. This person killed children based on their religion. Oh my God. There's nothing there's no way in hell I'd ever kill a person. I mean, unless they were suffering. God, that would suck. That would be hard. But like, I kill animals when they're suffering. I do want to hunt. I haven't hunted because I was always against it with my dad, but I'm grown. Oh, it's a man. It's definitely a man. That's confirmed. But this person, this is like Jeffrey Marsh's future, like that gritting teeth, the teeth gritting. Sorry, I can't. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I go through it. I go through it. But like, this is like peace and stuff. Like Jeffrey Marsh, who in the world looks at that person and says, oh yeah, look how peaceful. I should let him talk to my kid. Like, he is filled with rage. Yes, he's so scary. I look at him and I'm like, who in the world? It's a 28-year-old. Yeah, but it's a person who gets facial feminization surgery. I don't know a better way to put it. I feel like if I say the T word, I'll get in trouble. On YouTube, I'm not allowed to write the word of my skin or the skin opposite of mine. Yeah, so it's a Christian school. He used to go there. And like I said, when these school shootings happen, they're absolutely wrong. Not the way I would handle things. When I was bullied, I thought about killing myself to teach them a lesson. Oh, no, not. This video is going to get taken down because I said that. But I never thought of like going and hurting anyone at school. Like, that never occurred to me. But, you know, different people, different things. So I've said I can understand when kids are horribly bullied and how they could result. Like, I'm not advocating, but I'm like, okay, I understand if you're horribly bullied, where that would make you lash out. And if this person was horribly bullied because like they're different and they were in Christian school, you would be like, okay, maybe, you know, this person was different. I don't know what you're saying about. I don't know what I'm kidding about. Minnie, you got to tell me what that means, because I don't know what you're talking about. But this person went in a Christian school and you're thinking, okay, maybe they were horribly bullied or something. Maybe they had something against someone. And you're like, okay, that's a personal agenda. But this was not a personal agenda. This was children that didn't exist when he went there. These children lashing out at 9-year-olds. No, not him. I'm not sure what you're saying. No, I'm saying like when children are bullied. I'm not saying this person, this is an adult. I'm saying I get when oh, kid, yeah, no. I was going to make a video about it with screen record. No, I have to put like different things to write it. I have to put like dashes and X's and stuff like that. I can't say crazy, insane, B color, white color. I can't say like when you're running in a, I can't say that word, or write it. I can't write it. I mean, in comments, or the comment is immediately gone and they don't even inform me about it. I just like refresh and then it's gone. So yeah, so this person is these are preschoolers to not, like I said, this was not a person coming back to attack like a bad principal or a horrible teacher, or maybe someone that did something to them. Like, you never know. This wasn't that. This was a babies. Like, this person came in and shot babies. I don't know their ages. I saw the names. I can't even. This is a hate crime. These people have gotten so bad over the past couple years, and this, something has to be done, and nothing's being done at any government level. Things are being done to protect them. So, like, how complacent are we? How complacent are we going to be? Like, dude, I'm a Christian. 2 were 9 and 1 was 8. Jesus. Yeah, they'll make an excuse for him. They will make an excuse, and they're probably gonna protest like that. Who's that guy who got paralyzed? Jake something. All 3 adults were in their 60s, so that could have been an agenda. And then we'd be like, this person has an agenda. Yeah, we deserve what we tolerate. Exactly right. And that's why our men have been put in dresses and handed magazines so they don't man up and actually man down, because every year it gets an inch shorter. So look at magazines, play video games. Don't go get a woman and a house and some kids and a farm. Eat this processed meat, So drink this fluoride, drink this Kool-Aid. This is too far, but like I was saying, I'm Christian. I consider my family to be Christians. I don't like, you're in my R word if you're a Christian, right? Men, I love men. Men are the best. Women do. I'm sorry. I don't know if I could say this. Intelligent people probably knew our people were for sale once women started to vote. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I'm a Christian. Good. You probably agree with a lot of what I say. But yeah, I feel like Christian, like, that's my family. Like, if someone, okay, like there's atheists in my family. I consider a Christian much more my family member than I do that atheist who has my same exact blood. And like they just want, they just like came and attacked. Like, that's like, those were our babies. Like, I was gonna say they're my brothers and sisters, but my God, they're 9-year-olds. My 10-year-old is sitting at the table doing schoolwork with headphones on. He's a fetus. I can't even call that my brother or my sister. I'm like 80 times older than dirt. So That would be like my baby. And then my brothers and sisters do go home tonight knowing that one of those people killed their babies. And how do you, how long do you let a W word go on before you engage? I'm just wondering. And then we engage and bike locks get swung at our heads in front of cops and they let it happen. They're here to serve and protect the people with money and the people who fit the agenda of the people with money. They're not for the people. Like, how do you even be a cop right now? All the men in my family fought in wars. Most of them, all of them were enlisted. Most of them fought in wars. Yeah, and the cops who have to see it. Just see it. Jesus, the people my daughter's an EMT. Oh my God. I can't imagine my daughter seeing that. Anyways, like, cops nowadays, my late husband was a 82nd Airborne military policeman, sergeant. And so I'm not like against cops at all, but like, how do cops need to stand down like they do outside of these situations? They sat out in their cars twice. What was it, 2 years ago, when somebody's inside putting kids down like dogs? They're sitting outside in their cars. Like, why would you ever follow that? I'm sorry. I'm going in. I don't care what my sergeant says, or I don't care if I'm fired. I got a gun. They got a gun. I'm going to go in. So less babies, like, even if they're teenagers, like, this is my job. You're going to tell me to sit in my car and I'm going to listen? No, I'm not. What am I there for? Why do I exist? And you're only attacking one people no matter what and protecting another. Yep. They sat outside their car, and then the other one, I don't even know how to say it, Uvalde. And then the other one, they sat in their cars. And you're going to sit in your cars, but you're going to arrest us when we just say things or post memes. How can you send a man to my house to put me in a cage for posting a meme or making up something that happened at the Capitol, or calling someone anything, because we have freedom of speech? So when you're ordered to do that and you're ordered to do things, if you're a good person, this is the opposite of why you got this job. So why are you still doing this job? I know I'm not in that position. I know I'm like spoiled. I don't have to work. And so I know it's hard to find another job, but I would think a lot of them can, especially in this day and age. If you can't, I guess I get it. Or like you're going in for retirement or not wearing a mask. Right. But I feel like the police need to stand down from society if they're only told to do bad. You're working for green now. Like, everything's in such a sad, sorry state. And like, none of it makes sense. But this will probably, like that Jacob guy who got paralyzed when a cop shot him, because he was shooting at him and he was trying to kidnap children of his ex, and he like assaulted her. And then they, what's her name? Kamala Harris, like, said she's proud of him. And he's like in a wheelchair now, but he's an actual savage with like violent felonies, like a horrible person. So watch them literally protest for this person that did a hate crime, the most horrific hate crime, because you came after kids. You came after kids, and the political agenda, us on the right keep saying, hey, but not kids. Kids are off limits, not the kids. And Jeffrey Marsh has his little videos. Hey, come sneak over with me. Kamala, dude, don't get me started on Kamala. She's, what did they call her in California? She was she destroyed her own people and used them for labor. Like what? They like, she gave people extra time, and she's so two-faced. But they oh shoot, I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know what I was talking about, but this is so far beyond, and they're probably, oh, the children being off guards, or I don't even know what to say, being off limits. Children are off limits, and we tried to tell Jeffrey, and then somebody forgot to tell, what's his name, Audrey. Someone forgot to tell Audrey. Like, can we leave the kids out of it? Can you leave the kids out of it? The people of peace, let me have my kids. You tell me, you're doing dark, depraved Jazz, dude. What's her last name? Jazz. Is it Jennings? I can't remember. You want me to leave your child alone while you commit horrific child abuse, but I just want to raise mine in the footsteps of who I believe to be the Son of God, and who, I mean, what year do you live in? You live in AD, Annos Domini, in the year of our Lord. If you were living before that, it was BC, before Christ. Yeah, I thought so. God is real. Jesus is real. The Shroud of Turin was made by light. So, like, we know what the dude looks like. I'm just trying to raise my kids like that. You don't want to let me. And if I do, you want to jail me. But you guys won't stop coming after our kids. But you want us to allow you to disfigure them like Jazz Jennings. That's not their real last name. They got a different last name. They used a fake one. They have a different last name. No, I don't want to imagine what's on Jeffrey's computer. Jeffrey Marsh's. God, no. I'd rather see Jeffree Star's history than Jeffrey Marsh's. And my daughter didn't come in here. Thank God. Anyways, she's mean. She's 15. Jesus. She's not the EMT, obviously. Anyway, so, right. Scary thought. I would not want to see that. But this has to stop. This has to turn around. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not. And like, the people we need to protect us are protecting the opposite. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like, no, that's not crazy. And for that reason, I'm like, they were brought up in a terrible place. Is it so bad that they be like, if that's your agenda, I'm kind of glad you can't have kids. But I feel very sorry for the ones who change their mind and are tortured, because there are many of them, like Jazz. Jazz is tortured. There's this thumbnail I saw of Jazz today on this video. The thumbnail, the pain in her face almost made me cry. It's just the thumbnail. And the pain, Sergeant, get down. The pain, okay. All right, you got my hair. The pain in the thumbnail in her face is just devastating. And like, he likes girls now. He's not even gay. They did that to a baby, so they want us to let them do that, and they don't want us to just raise our kids. And now if we do, like, you're gonna come take them out? Like, you consider, so you need to stop. I'm busy. This person thought about this. So this person thought, you are hurting me. Would you stop? This person thought that it was acceptable that these children were better off taken out of their lives than growing up. This person put thought into that and came to that conclusion that, oh, they're just going to grow up to be these, so it's okay to take them out. When I say I swear to God, I would not hurt a hair on the head of a little boy in a dress. If you gave me $5 billion, I still wouldn't consider it. If you said go smack that child for $5 billion, I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Like if it was a guarantee, I wouldn't do it. But that we're not dealing with a bunch of me's. We're dealing with the opposite of me's. And we need to start dealing with them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But media is very powerful. And a lot of our men are in dresses. And so the men who aren't feel so masculine just because they're not wearing a dress, as opposed to you used to have to chop down a bigger tree to feel masculine or build a bigger house. Now you feel like you're very masculine just not wearing a dress. So anyone can come do anything to the children and the women of your society. And the women pushed for it. That's why we're Minnie Trout said today, are you serious? Said today the Pentagon says 7-year-olds can choose to change their gender. And yeah, World Conqueror, that is a, I would say there's a certain amount of population control, but also they're not supposed to plow fields and stuff. So they're supposed to keep a certain amount of us to do their right. You can decide to never have kids or an orgasm, but you can't buy beer. But you can't buy beer though. Dude, I'd kill myself if I lost my bill. Now the other one, look at this. Who's mommy talking to? Look at this. This is the prettiest dog you've ever seen in your life. Look this way. Look this way. I don't make out with dogs. All right. Ow, get off of me. Okay, but anyways, okay, I'm being attacked by both of my dogs. Get off of me. So, anyways, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So now they've gone after everything and they're coming after. I swear this was like the progression after Jeffrey Marsh. They sang their song, "We're coming for your children." Okay, we said no, don't. And then Jeffrey Marsh still felt very comfortable to pop on the scene and say, "No, I am coming for your children. Hey kids, you can hide me. Talk to me privately. I'll be your family. You don't need your mommy. Screw what she says. I'll be your mommy." Like, excuse me? And then what he said about God, I made a video about that. He said, God looks like him. I cannot with these people. But anyway, yeah, so now, like it's literally going to take for them knocking on our doors. Every single one of us. Everybody's going to sit comfy in their house with their newest thing that's poisoning the Indians and Chinese. The Indians' water, not Native Americans. India, they can't drink the water. And in China, they can't breathe the air because we need our new, way too expensive shoes. Like, oh my God. And people won't even boycott or boycott properly. We find out evil companies doing evil things and we just keep buying their stuff, right? Ugh. Dude, I shop at Goodwill. Write it down. Take a picture. Always will. I like garage sales and eBay, okay? All right, I guess my dog's got to go out. Anyways, I just wanted to come in here and say that I talked about something. This video, if anybody wants to, I mean, I'm not important. I don't think I am. I'm just saying if anybody wanted to keep this video, you better download it immediately because, or I don't know, this is going to go down because I accidentally said something about, well, I'm not going to say it again, but this video is probably going to go down immediately. But, yeah, maybe I'll put another one up and make it shorter and watch my mouth. I'm trying to bring your guys' comments back up. Attack Chihuahua. 17. Damn, good job. Wood chipper. I keep saying, man, it's like we ran out of rope and trucks because wood chipper, I mean, kind of messy. I'm not. Damn, why do the comments, I don't know how to keep them up. Hang on, I'm trying to get them back on here so I can answer you guys. I don't know. I can't get them back on. Oh, wait, I got it. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I can't even believe I'm smiling at the freaking... There were 2 last week, by the way, 2 of these shootings, but not very reported on. Because some new people got in the game. I will say it's pretty much an us issue, but God, if you didn't want something to catch on, this was it. I wish other aspects copy us in other ways, please. Please don't copy that. Jesus. So yeah, this is yeah, always. Yeah. This is just ridiculous. I hope this is a one-off, but like I said, they said we're coming for your children. We were pretty clear that we didn't like that video. We didn't like that idea. We were very against it. We didn't appreciate it at all. Not even the threat. We did not think it's cute. And then Jeffrey Marsh walked right in and said what he said and did what he felt like doing and was not worried and sent people to attack a Muslim woman because she didn't agree with them and she has kids in her house, and he encouraged that for them to attack that woman, and she's a mother, so like he didn't care about kids. And then that was, hey, what are you doing, guy? Like, stop. And now this, like, I feel like that's a progression. I feel like that was definitely a Jeffrey Marsh fan who and I want to know who this Audrey person, I want to know whose baby that is that he's holding, because in the picture I saw, he's holding a little boy. I don't know if he picked up a random little boy to try to come near I don't know. Like I said, I think this video is probably going to go right down, and then I might get in trouble. But if it does go right down, I'll try to make another video. I might not be able to, just to put this information out there and not chit chat so much. But thank you guys for watching. Always loving the comments and stuff. I honestly never thought anybody would watch me live, so I'm tickled pink. Well, I was born pink. But God bless. This is horrific, so I don't even mean to smile, and I feel like that's very disrespectful. I would not appreciate it, so I want to apologize for laughing and smiling. I got PTSD, so like my thoughts kind of get dropped every couple seconds. That's from finding my husband dead, so I know from death. So yeah, let me end on saying this is absolutely, there are no words for what this is. This is a horrific nightmare. You too, Word Conqueror. I thought that was World earlier. You guys have a good day. I mean, how good can it be when an adult, who thought that? Who thought that? And they tried to protect him. All right. God bless you guys. Minnie, Thank you for all the contribution. God bless you guys. Have a good night.